now from the desk of the superintendent's office, it's time for Super News. And on today's special edition of Super News, we will meet our Teachers of the Year, chosen by their schools for commitment to classroom excellence and leadership. So let's meet this dozen of dynamic, dedicated educators now.
I think that my peers see my relationship building skills with the students. It took me a couple years, but I've found that balance of building really good relationships with my kids and still holding them to high expectations. And I had a lot of success last year and still having this year.
I'm creative. I'm a little different, and I think that makes things exciting and interesting. I'm always willing to help anyone in need, and I'm always willing to take on projects.
I have a lot of energy when I teach. And just because you can't necessarily do all the things that you used to do, there's more than one way to skin a cat. So what I do is I just find different ways. What I mean is, for example, I can't play instruments. Can't play instruments anymore. I can't play, with the mouth. I can't do that. But kids love the beat, kids love drums. So the same concepts that I would teach, I just teach it a different way, and they love it.
I'm honored that they thought of me for that award, but I also think that many teachers, all teachers in this crazy year deserve to be recognized as a Teacher of the Year, because we've all just done whatever we can to do what's best for our students. And I feel like a lot of students come to school and see it as a home away from home, and that wouldn't be possible without our teachers.
I am so honored to represent a school and a district that is so full of incredible, talented teachers. I am a product of this school system, and I certainly had a wonderful experience as a student and am so humbled to get to be a part of that incredible legacy of great teaching and inspiration of our next generation.
I always knew I wanted to do something with kids. My mom's super nurturing, so I got that from her. And then, being a teacher and also being a mom, that has really, I want to fix these kids. I want to love them. I want to give them what they need and teach them and make them grow.
Just coming from a family of teachers, it's in my blood, I feel like. And then also, when I was little, I used to love watching the movie Matilda. And I've always looked up to Miss Honey. Even though she's a fictional character, I thought she was so nurturing and caring and kind, and I wanted to be like that too.
My mom's a teacher, my sister's a teacher. I come from a long line of educators, and even as a little girl, I would pretend my dolls were students. I even would create fake tests and check them and pretend I was calling parents about their child. So it's always been a passion of mine to do something with children and just educating them.
I grew up, my mom was a teacher, and I said my whole life I would not be a teacher. As I got older and I had my own children, I was a stay-home mom for a while and began to realize the importance of education and having good teachers that cared not only about the job but about the students individually. And I went back to school after my children were grown and became a teacher.
I believe that there are two types of educators in this world. There are the educators that know from day one that this is what they want to do, and then there are the educators like me, where teaching just kind of finds them, and it's the last place you'll ever work. You'll be an educator for life.
As a 6th grade science teacher, the main thing I'm trying to accomplish with the kids is learning responsibility. Being responsible to bring their supplies to school and to be responsible enough to do the work.
I have taught 4th grade, 2nd grade, 3rd grade, 5th grade. I wouldn't be closed off to teaching other grades, maybe expanding to middle school one day. I don't know, high school, maybe coaching, something like that. But I always definitely want to be in a classroom doing what I love.
My favorite thing about being a teacher is definitely the students, the daily interactions I have. It's definitely never boring. They always making me smile all day long. So I definitely love all the kids that I teach. That's why I keep coming back.
we are preparing our students for that third grade end of the year LEAP assessment. But in the long run, I like to think that I am planting the seeds for success in my students for far after they leave me. So although we're getting ready for that big test, we want to make sure that they have the foundational skills needed to be successful in all aspects of their life.
The way I know I'm successful is if I look at a kid and their eyes light up and they get it. You know, that light bulb moment? That's how I know I've reached this child. This kid's gonna go places.
My goal is to show you what is out there and what's available to you so that you can take the next step. You can go to high school and take the classes you need for that next step. Or maybe your eyes are open to something you never dreamed of or you never thought would happen or would be possible for you.
That when they leave our class or our school, ultimately they will have the skills to function as a professional in the art world if they choose, or that they will have the skills to address a crowd or interview well or successfully present themselves professionally with confidence, or most importantly, to creatively find the place and the will to become the young man or woman that they are destined to grow into.
The one thing I really love about St. Bernard, it's almost like a family community. Everybody kind of looks out for everybody. Everybody kind of wants to help everybody. A lot of times if you get into too big of a city, a broader city, everybody kind of, this person here, that person there. But in St. Bernard, I really feel that it's a family, a community. That's the one thing I love about it. Everybody's just trying to help the next person. So I love that.
We all get along, whether it's in the school building or outside. We are always there for each other in need or advice or to vent. So it really is like a family. And I think for teachers that's important to feel safe.
I was born and raised in St. Bernard Parish, and I had a lot of friends who and are now co-workers, and they continuously, every time we got together, talked about, the best things about St. Bernard, the support, the family, the community feel that this parish provides. And I knew that if I wanted an opportunity to grow as an educator, that St. Bernard Parish was the place that I had to be in.
My children have all gone through education here in the St. Bernard Parish school systems, and it's just the right place. And everyone here is, like I said, we're a family. The school district is very welcoming and encouraging. And I was in another district for a short while, and you don't realize how many other districts just do not have all the resources that are available that our district has available for us, and the friendships and the camaraderie that we have here in St. Bernard.
I am proud to be from St. Bernard Parish. I truly feel that the people here make you feel like family. And there is no other place in the world, I will say that, like home, like St. Bernard Parish.
At the beginning of the school year, I send home homework for the parents. It's called In a Million Words or Less. And that gives the parent or guardian, whoever that student's family member is, the primary caregiver, it gives them a chance to write as much or as little that they want to about their child. And that gives me insight into their family lives, because most parents do write about that child's family life in their writing. So I use that as kind of a guide so that I can make the learning meaningful for the students. And I look at the different demographics and ask myself, what can I do to make the learning relevant to these students?
I do science projects. And the thing with my science projects is that families are allowed to help. The parents can get involved, the brothers, sisters, whoever the kids live with, they can get involved and do the projects themselves with the kids. And I get so much feedback from some of the parents saying that they actually enjoyed it because it was one of the things that they could actually do with their students.
When parents know that their child's teacher really cares, I think they're much more hands-in than if, they never heard from me all year. So just making myself available too. They need help. If they need help with homework, FaceTime, I don't care. I'll do it. anything to help because we're in this together.
Being a close-knit community and being a close-knit school community, it's wonderful. I think the kids get a lot out of it. You know, they know that we're here for them and that we care for them. And that's the best feeling of all.
I have so enjoyed getting to see how those men and women are so impressed with our students and our faculty and our facilities. And it's just a wonderful thing for our students to have that level of exposure and begin making those connections, and for those people from the larger community to come to understand and value in an even greater way all of the good things that are happening in St. Bernard Parish. Not just artistically, but academically, athletically, administratively. Everyone walks away understanding what an incredible place this is.
Congratulations to these incredible teachers for your hard work in the classroom each day, and a special shout out to our 3 parish-wide Teachers of the Year. Representing the district at the elementary school level is Katie Green. At the middle school level, our district winner is Amber Menino, and Annalise Casar Tedesco is our high school parish-wide Teacher of the Year. Good luck in the regional competition, and thank you for representing your fellow teachers so well.